Every gardener knows a certain magic, the thrill of seeing a seed sprout, the quiet anticipation as you wait for that first green shoot to break through the soil. It's a moment that feels almost like a secret shared between you and the earth, a promise of life and growth. There's something deeply satisfying about nurturing a tiny seed and watching it transform day by day into something vibrant and alive. The joy of hands in rich soil is a joy that never fades. The texture, the scent, the connection to the ground beneath your feet, it's grounding, both literally and figuratively. Gardeners know that the soil is more than just dirt, it's a living, breathing world, teeming with potential. But the slow decay of autumn, leaves into compost, can test anyone's patience. Watching those beautiful, crisp leaves break down over months can feel like waiting for a secret to be revealed, one that takes its own sweet time. The process is natural, but it's not always easy to wait, especially when you know the treasure that lies at the end. What if you could speed up that transformation? What if there was a way to turn that slow, meandering journey into a quick and exciting adventure? Imagine harnessing the forces of nature to work in your favor, accelerating the cycle and bringing that rich, dark compost to your garden faster than you ever thought possible. Imagine a simple, homemade liquid that turns stubborn piles of leaves into dark, fragrant compost in days, not months. This isn't just a gardener's fantasy, it's a real, practical solution that you can make with ingredients you probably already have at home. With just a little effort, you can create a powerful elixir that jumpstarts the composting process, transforming your leaf piles into nutrient-rich gold for your garden. This isn't a chemical shortcut, but a living elixir, teeming with the microscopic life that powers the compost heap. These tiny organisms are the true heroes of the garden, breaking down tough materials and turning them into the building blocks of healthy soil. By feeding and multiplying these microbes, you're working with nature, not against it, and the results are nothing short of magical. Passed down through generations, this recipe is about feeding the soil, not just the plants. It's a tradition rooted in respect for the land and a deep understanding of how life cycles through the garden. When you use this method, you're not just making compost, you're continuing a legacy, one that values patience, observation, and the wisdom of those who came before us. It's a game changer for any gardener eager to unlock the treasure hidden in every pile of leaves. No longer do you have to wait endlessly for your compost to mature. Instead, you can enjoy the satisfaction of seeing results quickly, knowing that you're enriching your soil and setting your garden up for success. No longer a chore, your leaf pile becomes an opportunity, a chance to experiment, to learn, and to witness the incredible transformation that nature offers. Composting becomes a joy, a process you look forward to, rather than a task you put off. Let's embark on a journey to create the fastest, richest compost you've ever made. Together we'll explore the steps, the science, and the secrets behind this remarkable method. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this is your invitation to transform your garden and deepen your connection to the earth. Your garden will thank you, with lush growth, vibrant blooms, and the quiet satisfaction that comes from knowing you've unlocked one of nature's best-kept secrets. So, what exactly is this mysterious liquid that gardeners sometimes call liquid gold? At first glance, it might look like a strange potion or even a forgotten science experiment, but it's actually one of the most powerful tools you can add to your composting routine. This is homemade compost tea. Though to be precise, it's a compost leachate accelerator, crafted right in your own backyard. It's not just any garden brew, it's a living solution teeming with beneficial microbes, ready to supercharge your compost pile. The recipe is simple but powerful: finished compost, clean water, and a sugar source like molasses or brown sugar. When you combine these ingredients, you're creating a starter culture for your compost, much like a sourdough starter brings bread to life. The sugar acts as food for the microbes, helping them multiply rapidly. By steeping mature compost in water and adding a sweetener, you're essentially brewing a microbial tea. Over the course of a day or two, the mixture becomes a bubbling, living solution, packed with bacteria and fungi that are essential for breaking down organic matter. Unlike foliar feeds, which are sprayed directly onto plant leaves, this liquid is designed to be poured onto your compost pile. Its main job, to break down tough, carbon-rich materials, think dry leaves, straw, or even shredded cardboard, that would otherwise take months to decompose. When you pour this living solution onto your compost heap, you're introducing an entire army of decomposers. These microbes immediately get to work, colonizing every surface and starting the breakdown process from the inside out. They target the most stubborn parts of plant material, like cellulose and lignin, which are the building blocks of leaves and stems. With their help, what was once a slow, passive pile becomes an active, thriving ecosystem. Forget about commercial powders or synthetic additives. This is a natural, garden-born accelerator. It's made from materials you already have, and it works in harmony with your soil's biology. The result? You'll see your compost transform faster than ever before. Piles that once took a whole season to break down can now become rich, dark compost in a matter of weeks, all thanks to this simple, homemade solution. It's the missing link for gardeners who want fast, nutrient-rich compost without relying on chemicals or store-bought boosters. This is the secret to unlocking the full potential of your compost pile. When you use it, you're not just adding moisture, you're jump-starting nature's own recycling process, giving your compost pile a head start and ensuring a healthy living soil for your garden. It feels right because it is. With every pour, you're working with nature, not against it. And your garden will thank you for it. Composting is all about balance. Carbon-rich leaves need nitrogen and microbes to break down quickly. A pile of just leaves is slow to decompose, lacking the microbial workforce. Our liquid accelerator solves this by flooding the pile with active microbes and a quick energy boost from sugar. These microbes are ready to work, multiplying rapidly and generating heat, the key to fast composting. As they break down the easiest parts, they feed the next wave of organisms, creating a virtuous cycle. The heat and activity snowball, compressing months of decay into weeks. You provide the carbon, the workforce, and the energy. Nature does the rest, just faster. It's a shortcut that respects the natural process. The result: rich compost, ready in record time. That's the magic of this living elixir. Let's brew a batch of compost tea, a powerful elixir for your garden. You'll need a 10 to 20 liter bucket, preferably one that's clean and free of any residues. A porous bag, like an old pillowcase or a specially designed composting bag, will be essential. Gather some finished compost, rich and dark, and have some water ready. You'll also need a source of sugar like molasses or brown sugar to feed the beneficial microbes. Fill the bag 1/3 with your best compost and place it in the bucket, ensuring it's submerged. Add dechlorinated water. Let tap water sit for 24 hours to allow chlorine to evaporate, or use rainwater if available. Stir in 2 to 3 tablespoons of molasses per 10 liters of water, ensuring it dissolves completely. Squeeze and swish the bag in the water to release the beneficial microbes from the compost. Cover the bucket loosely with a cloth to keep out debris and insects, and place it in a shaded spot. Stir the mixture vigorously, a few times a day, for 24-48 hours to aerate it, which helps the microbes thrive. You'll know it's ready when it smells earthy, like a forest after a fresh rain, indicating a healthy microbial population. If it smells sour or unpleasant, it means the mixture has gone anaerobic and you'll need to start over. After a day or two, your living accelerator, rich compost tea, is ready to use. It's simple, quick, and incredibly effective, providing a boost to your garden's health. This is the secret to rapid composting and a thriving garden ecosystem. Now, let's put this powerful compost tea to use and watch your garden flourish. With your liquid gold ready, it's time to transform your leaf pile. Build the pile in layers, about 15-20 centimeters of leaves at a time. Generously douse each layer with the accelerator, ensuring all leaves are damp but not soaked. This direct contact jumpstarts decomposition on every leaf. Add thin layers of greens like grass clippings or coffee grounds for extra nitrogen if you have them. Once built, turn the pile every few days to aerate and mix. Watch for steam. Your microbes are hard at work. With this method, leaves become compost in as little as 3 to 4 weeks. Fast, easy, and deeply satisfying. Sometimes, things go wrong. If your brew smells sour or putrid, it's gone anaerobic. Discard it and try again. The main culprit is lack of oxygen, so stir vigorously 2 or 3 times a day. An aquarium pump can help, but a sturdy stick works fine. If your brew smells like muddy water after 48 hours, your compost starter may be too old or inactive. Use fresher, more active compost. Temperature matters. Cold slows microbes, so brew at room temperature if possible. If it's chilly, bring the bucket indoors. A little warmth and regular stirring make all the difference. Troubleshooting is part of the process. Don't be discouraged. With practice, you'll master the brew. Soon, you'll have a reliable, potent accelerator every time. This liquid gold isn't just for leaves. Use it to boost any compost heap, especially when adding tough, carbon-rich materials like straw or cardboard. A diluted version, 1 to 10 with water, makes a powerful soil drench, inoculating your soil with beneficial microbes. It improves soil structure, helps plants access nutrients, and can suppress some soil diseases. Starting a new bed, soak cardboard layers with the undiluted brew to jumpstart decomposition and attract worms. It's a foundational tool for building healthy, living soil, versatile, natural, and effective. Experienced gardeners can tweak the recipe for specialized results. Sugar-based brews favor bacteria, great for green materials and veggies. For tougher woody materials or acid-loving plants, encourage fungi by adding oats, humic acid, or fish hydrolysate instead of sugar. Aerate with an aquarium pump for a professional-grade microbe-rich brew. Try vermicompost for a hormone-rich elixir, or comfrey compost for extra minerals. Experiment, observe, and keep notes. Your garden is your laboratory. With a few tweaks, you can create bespoke brews for every need. Become the true alchemist of your soil. From a pile of leaves to a bubbling elixir, you've learned the secret to rapid, rich compost. This isn't just a garden hack. It's a way to connect with the cycles of life in your soil. By using this accelerator, you feed the entire web of life in your garden. Imagine if every gardener turned leaves into black gold. Our gardens would thrive. Try it yourself. Start small, watch the transformation, and feel the satisfaction. Share this secret with fellow gardeners and help grow a vibrant, healthy community. The best gardens and stories are the ones we share. Now go on, your soil is waiting.